Do you want to learn how to set up a Binance account so you can start trading altcoins? I'll have a complete tutorial and more coming up right after this. What's up, future Bitcoin millionaires? Jeff here, and thank you for joining me for this how to set up a Binance account tutorial. My goal here is to provide you with an easy to follow tutorial, and as always, I provided you with all of the resources in the description of this video. So if at any time you want to pause this video and follow along with what I'm doing on the screen, just go to the description, click on the links that I mentioned, and you'll be able to follow along on your screen as I'm going through everything. All right, so let's just jump into it and start opening our Binance account. All right, so if you're planning on following along, then you need to go to the description right now and click on the Binance link that I provided you with, and then that will take you to the Binance registration page. Okay, so all you'll do here is put in your email, password. All right, and referral ID is optional. Okay, so if you've clicked on the link below, you'll see a referral ID automatically populated. That one is mine, and you will be greatly supporting the channel by using that referral ID. I will get 20% of what you buy, so you'll get 100%, and I'll get just Binance will give me 20% of that. Whatever altcoin you happen to buy, which is really, really cool because it don't cost you anything extra, and it gives me a little bit that I can take and use to do this full time for you. All right, so if you want to support the channel, that's a great way to do it. Just click on that Binance link and then open your account. All right, so you'll put in your password, whatever password you make up, and then you'll put in whatever it tells you to do there. Put in your password and then agree to the terms and click on the register button. Okay. All right, so the next thing that'll happen once you have completed your registration details is you will get an email like this one here, and it'll ask you to verify your email. So you'll just click on the button and verify your email. And then once you verified your email, you'll be taken to your account dashboard that looks kind of like this right here, and you will need to authenticate your account. Now, you'll start off as a level 1, which will allow you a withdrawal limit of 2 Bitcoin per day. Then if you authenticate your account, then you can have a withdrawal limit of 100 Bitcoin per day. So it's definitely worth it to authenticate your account so you'll have the bigger withdrawal limit than you have with the just the initial account. All right. Then you'll also want to set up your SMS authentication, and it's a two-factor authentication. So when you log in, then you have to have a text message sent to your phone with a 6-digit code. You put that 6-digit code in, and you can log in. And then you want to set up your Google authentication as well. And apparently, I haven't done that yet, so I need to get on that. But I have just been with Binance for about maybe a week, maybe a week and a half, something like that. And I'm really, really impressed with the platform so far. So if you're unfamiliar with what Binance is a trading platform where you can trade altcoins. All right. So there's an exchange, and you can go to the exchange, and you'll be able to see all of the altcoins that are listed on the exchange. So you have a list of them here, along with the pairs that you can trade. So whenever you trade Bitcoin for altcoin, it's known as a Bitcoin pair. And if you have Ether that you're trading for altcoin, then it's known as an Ether pair. Okay, so you have different pairs here at the top. So you just select what you're going to be trading for altcoin. And so I've selected Bitcoin because that's what I trade for altcoin. And then I can go down through here and see what all altcoins are listed on the exchange. And if I already know what I'm looking for, then I can just type it into the box right here. So if I'm looking to buy some Tron, for example, then I'll just type in TRX, and then that'll bring up Tron, and I can just click on it, and it'll show me the charts and all that good stuff for Tron. Okay, and then if I want to buy some Tron, and maybe I want to place a limit order if I think I can get it at a lower rate. Right now it's 617, so if I think I can get it for 400, for example, then I'll just type in 400 there, and then how many I want to buy, so I can I can use my max amount, which is how much Bitcoin I have right now in my account. All of the Bitcoin that I have in my Binance account, I'm using to trade right now, so I have like 20 cents or something available. But I just put in the price that I want to pay, how much, how many I want to buy, and then just click on buy. And so I don't have enough. I have to have at least 0.002 or something like that apparently. But that's how it would work. And if it goes through, if your limit order goes through, then it'll say success. Okay. Um, and then you'll be able to see that under your orders tab. So you can see your open orders. Like if I go to the open orders, I don't have any, I don't think. Then I'll be able to see those. But if I see my order history, which is orders I've placed in the past, then you'll be able to see all of the orders that I've placed and all that good stuff here. Okay. And then I can go to my trade history and I can see all the stuff that I bought before and all that good stuff there. I can also narrow that down by dates and all that good stuff. Okay. So that's kind of how the exchange works. As you noticed, if you've been following along, if you've been doing on your screen what I'm doing on mine, it's very, very simple to sign up for a Binance account. It's very easy to authenticate your account. All you need is an approved ID like a driver's license or a state ID or a passport or something like that. Then you'll just sign a piece of paper and write Binance on it or something like that, I think it is. And then you'll just take a picture and upload that along with a picture of the ID that you used. Okay, very, very simple. And I think it took me less than 24 hours to get my account authenticated. So the authentication process is very, very quick. One thing I did want to go back and mention is whenever you are wanting to buy any altcoins on Binance, then you don't have to place a limit order. I just do that because if I think the price is going to continue to drop, I want to place it, I want to buy the coin at a lower rate. If I can get it at a lower rate, okay? So if I'm not in any kind of rush to buy this coin, like I don't think it's going to shoot up and stay there in the next little bit, then I'll just place a limit order and I'll put in what I want to pay, okay? But you don't have to do that. Like if you just want to buy the coin at the market price that it's trading for right now, which is 7 cents, all you have to do is click on the market price tab and then put in the amount that you want to buy. So I would put in whatever my max amount is 2. You can put in whatever. So if you're not going to spend your max amount and you just want to buy like 400 of them or something, then you'll just type in 400. Or if you want to break your investments up by percentages, then you can say, hey, I want to spend 25% of my Bitcoin on these on Tron, okay, or TRX, or whatever you happen to be buying, right? You just push the 25% or 50, 75, or 100 button, and you'll be able to buy that many, whatever your max amount is when it comes up. So if your max amount is like 50 million, then you click on 25% of the 50 million, and that's how many you're going to buy, and you're going to buy that instantly. So you need to make sure that you are absolutely positive that you want to buy whatever altcoin it is at the price that it is currently trading for before you hit the buy button, because there is no like, hey, are you sure you want to buy this? It's just like, hey, you just bought this, okay? And then there's a stop limit. So what a stop limit is if a price is just completely falling and you want to cut your losses, then you can put in what you want to sell that at. Okay. So you would put in your stop amount here, then you would put in your limit here and the amount that you want to sell here. Okay. And the same thing goes if you want to sell some coins. Like let's go over to the coins that I currently have right now. And let's take a look at how you would sell the coins or withdraw them. Like if you want to withdraw them to an external hardware wallet or something like that, or you want to withdraw them to another exchange, then you can do that by clicking on the withdraw button. And what you'll do is put in the deposit address for wherever you are sending them. Okay. And then you can also transfer altcoins from another coin exchange to Binance. So all you would do is click on the deposit button, and then on the other exchange you would click on the withdraw button to send them here. Okay. And then if you want to sell some of these, let's say I want to sell some Tron for Bitcoin, so I can sell it for Bitcoin or Ether right now. Then all I would do is click on trade for Bitcoin. Okay. And then, so like if Tron is like really up, and I'm like, hey, you know what? I want to take some profits from this. Then all I would do is over here in the sell box, I can decide how much I want to sell them for. Okay, so I might not get it for a while, but if it raises up, then I can say, hey, you know what? Sell these for 3,000. Okay, and then I can tell it how many. So I have 1,698 of them. So I can say, hey, you know what? Only sell 25% of those. Okay, and then I can click on sell TRX. Now, if I want to sell those right now, then I can sell those at the market price. Okay, so all I would do is go back to the market price. So 618. All right. And I would tell it how many, so I can sell whatever. I'm not going to put in a sell order because I'm going to hang on to these. They're down about 50% from where I bought them from. I bought them at like 13 cents or something like that. But right now the whole market's down because some news got announced about India shutting down some bank accounts or something other. I don't want to sell any of these right now. But if I did, if the price was up and I was like, hey, let's sell some, then I would put in how many I wanted to sell. So I would put in the amount there, and then I would say, all right, sell these Tron right now, and then it would sell those for Bitcoin, and so then my Bitcoin balance would go up, and I would have that in my Bitcoin wallet. Okay. So hopefully that all makes sense to you. Hopefully you get the gist, and you're able to go ahead and start purchasing your first coins on Binance. So how do you do that, right? And it's real simple. All you'll need to do is you need to go over to an exchange like Coinbase, and you need to buy some Bitcoin. Okay, so if you don't have a Bitcoin wallet set up, if you're not set up with Coinbase, go ahead in the description of this video and set up your Coinbase account, and I'll get $10. You'll get $10 whenever you buy $100 in Bitcoin. So we both win on that one, and it's very simple to set up your Coinbase account. And let me just show you here. Let me put in this authentication code. All right, and so once you have your Coinbase account set up, then all you'll need to do is come over to the buy and sell tab, buy some Bitcoin. You'll have to link a payment method, so it can be your bank account or it can be a debit card. I highly recommend you start with a debit card because it instantly becomes available in your account. With a bank account, it'll take about 10 days to reach your account. So you want to use your debit card whenever you're buying Bitcoin. But if you're buying larger amounts and you don't really have a choice, then I would recommend that you go ahead with your bank account and just wait the 10 days. There's also an option with Gdax, which is owned by Coinbase, to do a wire transfer from your bank to Gdax, and then you can transfer your coin from Gdax to Binance. Okay, so you can see here I've got some Bitcoin in my Coinbase account, and all you need to do is to transfer that to Binance. You'll go over to balances, and then that'll bring up your balances with all the coins. So I have hide small assets unchecked, because if I don't, then it brings up every single coin. So once you start owning some coins, to find yours easier, all you do is click on hide small assets, and it'll only show you the coins that you own. Okay, so all I do from Coinbase is to deposit Bitcoin that I have on Coinbase is I click on deposit from Binance. What Binance is going to do is they're going to give me a Bitcoin address to use to deposit. Okay, so what I will do over on Coinbase is I will go to accounts, and then I can go to send. Okay, now the thing about Coinbase is they have fees that you have to pay to send Bitcoin. Okay, so you don't want to send it from Coinbase, and I'm going to show you how anyway, just in case you decide to. But I don't recommend it, and I'm going to show you a shortcut that will cut out all the fees and save you a ton of money on transfer fees. Okay, so so I actually could probably just put the USD here, so 407.57 if I want to send all of it, but there's this fee. Okay, so you have to factor in that fee, so I would have to say something like $400. Okay, So it'll let me send this amount, and it's going to charge me $7.36. Okay, but in order to get around that fee, which is usually a little bit higher, it's actually sometimes it's $30 or $40. But you'll just go to Gdax, okay? And if you have a Coinbase account, you should be able to log in to Gdax automatically when you're signed in to Coinbase. So I will just click on sign in, and then I can come over here to Gdax, okay? So what I can do from here is I can click on the deposit button, and I can click on Coinbase account, and then it'll tell me how much I have here in Bitcoin, and I can say, hey, move all my Bitcoin over to Coinbase, and I'll just type in this amount that I have. All right, and then I can say deposit funds. All right, now I'm not going to move that right now because I don't want to move any Bitcoin out of Coinbase right now. But I'm going to, but that's the way you would do it. So you would transfer it there, and then it'll instantly transfer over to Gdax, and then you'll just hit the withdraw button, and you'll tell it where you want to send it. Okay, so you would put in BTC address. You would click on that tab, and you would put in your deposit address from Binance. Okay. So you would put in this address here, and then you can just click on max if you want to deposit all of your Bitcoin that you have on Gdax. You can just click on max, but if you want to transfer a certain amount, then you'll just put that amount of Bitcoin that you want to transfer into this box here, and you'll be able to put in your two-factor authentication code. So you can use your Coinbase authentication code. That's what I use, and then you just click on withdraw funds, and then it'll take, it could take 30 minutes, it could take 5 minutes, it could take as much as 24 hours, but then it'll transfer your Bitcoin over to Binance, okay? And as you can see, I've completed a couple of different transfers right here. So I've sent my Bitcoin here, and then I can use that Bitcoin to buy altcoins with, okay? So hopefully this all made sense to you. Hopefully this tutorial was very helpful in helping you to get your Binance account set up and going. Hopefully you know how to start purchasing some altcoins on Binance, and you'll be able to get everything up and going with no problems whatsoever. However, if I've left something out, if you're stuck on something or anything else, please feel free to leave me a comment below. Either I'll be along to answer your question, or one of the awesome Bitcoin Millionaire Journey watchers will be along to answer your question very quickly, okay? So thank you so much for tuning in. I truly hope that you got some value out of this. Please subscribe to the channel so you'll be updated with all of the videos that I do. Hit the like button on this video if you got some kind of value out of it, or if you just want to like my video. And feel free to leave a comment below. As always, I will see you in the next video, where I'm going to dive into talking about some of these altcoins that I've already picked up, as well as plans to pick up other altcoins. All right, see you in the next video. Thank you so much for tuning in.